This is DJ Wolf Live. All right. Hey, this is DJ Wolf. It's DJ Wolf Live. It's Friday, January 10th, 2020. Wow, it's weird saying that. A new year, a new decade, a new beginning. Tyler Perry admitted that he writes all, like everything of his own material. And I'm thinking, who has time to write all of that material by himself? He has stacks. They went to his studio, and it was video footage of stacks of scripts of everything from Have and Have Nots, from House of Pain to his new show, The Oval and Sisters, the two new shows that is out on BET. And he has stacks of scripts for also, I'll say again, House of Pain, what's the other one? First Wives Club, I think. And Have Have Nots, which is still going strong. I just saw the first episode Tuesday. Amazing episode. It's going to only get better. And then he had a script for three other shows I never heard of. I don't even know if they were online or in the movies or upcoming or what. And I'm like, really? They look interesting. I was like, wow. I was kind of amped to see it, man. I mean, I never heard of them. But I guess it's up and coming. But it was tight from what I saw in terms of the names of the titles. I don't want to give away those names yet. But they were for 3 new shows. Oh, by the way, speaking of shows, finally, if you already haven't heard, If Loving You Is Wrong is coming back. They didn't give a date, but they showed a preview of the upcoming new season for 2020 of If Loving You Is Wrong. So tell all your friends, If Loving You Is Wrong is coming back. Because we were like worried, but like, wow, it had been over a year. It's been like, what the hell going on? I was talking to my friends over the weekend. And we're like, wait, when's it coming back on? Well, the preview was just out on the night of the return premiere of the Have and Have Nots, and it is coming back. Anyway, on OWN, of course. Meanwhile, BET has other 2 shows, The Oval and Sisters. My wife is more into Sisters than I am in terms of that series. It's interesting. There's a lot of drama in there. It's so much stuff going on there. It's not funny. But my show on BET really is The Oval. That is like, he says, the #1 new show on cable. And I can see why. That show it's off the rip. I'm telling you, it's off the rip. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, watch it. I recommend it. I mean, if you like that kind of drama, boy, it's just fivefold. I'm telling you right now. The first lady, the woman that played first lady on the show is off the chain. She is off the scale. She really is, man. I mean, off the scale. For real. Literally. Off for rockers. That's another story. I could go all day about that. But for him to sit there and not have additional writers, I'm thinking like, really? Then I heard somewhere something about the writers were suing him because he wouldn't give him a contract, something like that. I heard. I think they may be part of the Screen Actors Guild. I don't know. They may have something to do with that. I don't. Anyway, but I think it's weird for a guy to have invested the kind of money that he got invested into the studio, this multi-thousands acre studio that he has just right outside the city of Atlanta, and all that land and development that he's doing for his upcoming movies and TV projects on there. For him to acquire all of that and not have no writers is kind of weird to me. But I have a theory on that. The theory is, this is me, and I thought it was weird. He has no writers? Nah. Well, all that script, and then he's still doing play. He's doing, matter of fact, I just found that out last night. He's doing the Tyler Perry, Madea final tour. Yeah. I just found that out, but he's only doing like mostly cities on the East Coast and in the South. It's limited cities only out there. I don't think he's doing more than 12 cities, if that. And I think the run's going to go all the way through the end of February. I think it's starting now. But nevertheless, I have one theory about why he claims he doesn't have any writers. Because the writers I think that he does have are ghost writers, and those writers are not black. They're white. Because if you watch, and I'm serious, and this is my other theory, because it's too outrageous. You know, the scripts is so outrageous on these shows. The have and have nots, Sisters, The Oval, Love You Is Wrong. Love You Wrong is more realistic than the other three, to tell you on some level, but that's another story. But it's just something about the way they're written. It's like it's written not from necessarily a perspective of a black person, but a perspective of somebody who might be white. Like the white writers who used to write, who used to co-write with Mike Evans on Good Times. Yeah, those guys. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm being honest. I think he has several ghostwriters to write because there's no way he could write all of the scripts by himself, doing plays and doing movies and directing and producing all at the same time, all this stuff. There's no way he's doing all that by himself. There's no way. You know, he got some ghostwriters somewhere that's writing for him behind the scenes. You know, but like I said, it is amazing that, you know, he there's no rumor of him, or there's nothing known about him hiring a predominantly black staff, because we know there are white people that work for Tyler Perry. Let's be real about that. You know, I'm pretty sure of that. But nevertheless, I can't hate on the guy. I'm not hating on him. And I know some of you are like, you might hate this. No, I'm not at all. I've respected this guy from the time I saw him at the Warner Theater in 1999 when he made the announcement he was going to Hollywood. I was there the night he made the announcement in 1999. And he was pushing out the videos at the time of his different plays and stuff. That's how he got the ball rolling. When he started out the plays, he started out very slow, slowly built his fan base, then he started putting videos out. Videos got across the country, he started email service, you know, online service. And that's when I started following, you know. And he grew and grew and grew, you know. Now he's the biggest thing since sliced bread. And that's a good thing, you know. If you're going to do it big. Tyler Perry owns the biggest, I think it's the third largest studio, or one of the largest studios. I think it may be the largest studio outside of Hollywood in the history of motion pictures. That's a big thing. That's huge. He did it big. And I know I talked about with some friends of ours, man. I would love, and matter of fact, I was thinking about talking to my wife about that. I'm thinking about, we're supposed to be going someplace else this summer, but I'm seriously thinking about switching it to Atlanta and go do a tour. I would love to do the tour. That's actually what I would love to do. It could happen, you never know. But like I said, I'm a big fan of Tyler Perry. Bruh, keep doing it big, man. I ain't hating on you. Just keep doing it big. This is DJ Wolf. But anyway, on top of that, and if you're going to hire any writers, hire some black writers, man. You know, people who, you know, you could bring up the ranks like you were doing all these years, man. You know, the people who support you the most, those are people you should be giving back to. Real talk. DJ Wolf, out.